the road isn't built yet. The road isn't there for you yet. You have to build up to it, which leads me to, okay, so building out habits then, right? Building out habits to figure out kind of how you do it consistently over time to then keep it going. Because eventually, you're not going to be motivated to do anything. Like eventually it's not necessarily it's discipline. I think over time that gets you. I mean, I don't want to record oh my God, I got to record today. Okay, fine, do it. I don't want to go to the gym today because it's 0 degrees outside and it's windy and cold and rainy and I got to walk 2 minutes. And I'm not motivated, but I'm disciplined because I built those habits through small, consistent steps over reasonable, sustainable steps over time. What would, in your opinion, what would be kind of the way to build a habit? Obviously through consistency, but are there any like keys that people should follow? It's like, what are some like ways that people can actually build habits to sustain results long term?
Yeah. And again, so James Clear, Atomic Habits, one of the best books in the world on all this. So anything I say, I'm sure is going to be from that book. Make it super easy to start. Don't worry about going to the gym, worry about putting your shoes on. He literally says that in the book. Like that is a great place to start. I think this is the hardest thing. One of the things that I talk about often is many people think that habits and habit tracking is going to create a more rigid life, when in reality, it's actually going to create more freedom.
It's free.
That understanding is worth so much. I track 26 habits, I think. It's 26 habits a day. And again, been doing this for a long time, so that's not where I started. I literally started with 5. And a lot of people might say like, oh man, it must take you all day. I can do it in 3 hours. And if that's all I wanted to do, I could get all my habits done in 3 hours and I could chill for the rest of the day. And I'm still making a massive amount of progress because I'm doing the stuff that matters the most, right? That's the way it's designed. So I think it's one of those interesting things where even that deeper understanding that it's not going to form rigidity, it's going to form freedom, is such an important perspective to have. That is huge. The other thing when it comes to habits, other than like, I don't want to say something that's in Atomic Habits because I don't want to steal from it.
But they might not have read it. So at this point,
that's fair.
So it's
just going back to sustainability. I really think that's it. If you want to build a new habit, break it down into its smallest forms. There's a lot of things that go into different pieces of success. So it's like, instead of worrying about getting up and going to the gym every day, focus on waking up and weighing yourself. Like that's progress towards an ultimate goal. Simple. It's almost like you have to start building self-trust up with yourself with small things that the opportunity for failure is not super high. One of the reasons we're not consistent with habits is because we have not made and kept promises to ourselves long enough where it doesn't become part of your identity. But when you wake up every day, say you do it for a month, you wake up every day and you weigh yourself. Then you start to think of yourself as, I am the type of person who wakes up and does something valuable. I am the type of person who wakes up and does something that is health focused. Then you add something like tracking your finances every day. I am the type of person who wakes up and does something for my health, but I also do something for my bank account. Then say every night before you go to bed, you play the gratitude game with your partner. So you say one thing you're grateful for about them. They say one thing they're grateful for about you, or you just do it with yourself if you're riding solo. I am the type of person who practices self-love. Then it starts to get to your identity. And when things get to your identity, that's when it gets to the point where you don't weigh yourself every day. That's not what it is. I am the type of person who is health conscious. I am the type of person who is wealth conscious. I am the type of person who is love conscious. That becomes part of your identity. So in the beginning, just make it as small as humanly possible. It's not as much about the output as it is about the feeling that you get when you do it.
Thank God. I love the habits build freedom, not rigidity. I think that's so just people as a trainer in the field currently, and people are shocked at the way I eat when I go out. I mean, they're like, you're a trainer. You can't have a salad. I go, no, you have it backwards. It's because that I'm a trainer. I can eat whatever the hell I want because I understand what it takes because I have the habits built in to be, to do what I need to do. So when I want to eat like crap, I totally can. I love pizza. I love beer. I love donuts. I have the biggest sweet tooth. Like when there's extra food around, I'm the guy who eats it all the time because I do well 80% of the time. But it's not that I'm rigid. It's like, I don't need to eat like crap every single day of every single hour. But when I want to, I totally have the freedom to do it. Yeah. It's not rigid at all. It's great. I love it. I love that. I think the people don't realize that you're not building a prison for yourself. You're building a field, right? There might be some fences, but like you're building this like massive freedom for yourself. And it's like when you build these habits, when you build the consistency and these small, and just to summarize a little bit, the small consistent steps that you make, and then basically telling yourself, what you're doing and becoming that person, like that's how you build those habits long-term and then see those results and you change yourself and you become more conscious, you become more self-aware. And that's how in Atomic Habits, that's how you change your life. And so I love everything you just said. And I think some of that's actually not from Atomic Habits, to be honest. I haven't heard some of that
you never know. You never know. It's like when you read, there's a lot of books out there and a lot of them say similar stuff. Yeah. A lot of them say different stuff. So I want to make sure I give credit to Mr. Clear when necessary.
I love that.